Amanda here. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm working on my romantique journal, and I thought I'd share something that I do sometimes to make pockets but reduce bulk, and it just helps you so you don't end up with gator mouth. It just helps a little bit, okay? But it's also a great way for making pockets using up your scraps and leftovers, okay? So this is not a scrap, obviously, but I've not used it yet, and this is a scrap. So I've got 2 pages here, and they're fairly plain, okay? I happen to have put 2 pages next to each other. I'm not massively happy about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the first page, and I'm going to reduce it by about half, and I'm just using my ruler, and I'm just going to rip half of that first page off. I'll save that because I might have to use it later. I'm going to just ink that to define that edge. Okay, and then I'm going to start with my first paper, which might be probably black. Okay, and I'm going to just rip. I'm just going to rip. Let's have a look where I want it. About, let me think. I'm going to have it about there. About there. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm assessing. I'm going to make a pocket out of it, so I want a gap here, okay, and then I want for this ripped edge to not show beyond there, okay, so I'm assessing that I just want that, and I'm going to make a pocket with just a strip of paper. I'm using a straight edge ruler. No, I don't need straight edge, I can use jaggedy. I'll use this one, okay, so I'm ripping that. I'm going to ink that edge so that it looks defined when it's down, okay? Then I'm going to get this is a Z-fold journal, so I'm a little bit like all over. So then I'm going to get my next page. Do I want that? Do I want that gold? I might have this one instead. I think I'm going to mix them colours up. It'll just look cool. Right, so that one's going to go there, but attached to there. So then I'm going to assess this one. So this one is going to glue to the back of here. So you need a little bit to glue on the back of there, okay? So just move it down to show you. So I've overlapped it by maybe ½ an inch, okay? And then I want to be able to see some of this black paper, so I'm going to rip there, okay? I just move my journal out of the way, grab my ripping ruler, and I'm just going to rip. Okay, super simple. So it's a good way to use up if you've got leftover patterned papers, or you can use anything, okay, absolutely anything. But it just it saves on paper. It's more economical, and it reduces bulk because you've got less. Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a bead of glue there, okay, I'm going to close that. I want it overlap that to tuck under there. Where's my glue? And that is now glued to the top of my page. I'm going to get it straight. So it's glued to the top of the second page with just a bead of glue. Okay, so I'm just going to lift it up, and I'm going to put a bead of glue on the bottom of that second page and glue that strip so it's kind of like a belly band rather than a full pocket. So we've not got all of the bulk. Okay, right. So then with the second one, we are going to glue down the edge on the back of the ripped page. Okay. And then a little bit across there, and a little bit on the bottom, and we get this piece. Okay, we layer it where we want it. I want to be able to see that edge, I want to be able to see that edge, and I want to be able to see that edge. So I'm going to layer it about there and straight, and you'll see that it's overlapping at the top of the pages at the moment, and that's because we want to cut them all the same length. We're not gluing this down yet. Okay, we just glued it to this first page. So then what you want to do is, on this first page, on the back, you're gluing all the way across the top, including over the top of that scrap there, all the way along the bottom, Okay, and then we're going to fold it. Okay, and we're going to wait for that to dry. When that's dried, your pages are now glued together. You're going to cut off the excess here, top and bottom. Just let me just move my journal. Like I say, it's a Z fold, so. Okay, so I'm just going to trim both of those off. Okay, I'm not too worried if it's not perfect, because what we can do if it's not perfect is just add a little bit of ink and it will hide any discrepancies. Don't worry too much. Okay, a little bit. Just want to trim a bit more off of there, do I? No, I'm not going to bother. Okay, so let me show you what we've got. So now you've turned them 2 pages into one double pocket page. Okay, so let me show you. You've got a pocket there and you've got a pocket there. Okay, now you could go further and you could just tack that one onto this page, just top and bottom, and make that a pocket as well. But we're doing this to reduce bulk. So there's no point doing something that reduces bulk and makes your page flatter and then increasing bulk. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? So then all you need to do is decorate. Okay, so I'm going to have, I think I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I think I'll have some of that edge showing. So if I just glue this on 2 sides, I can tuck some bits of ephemera back there if I want. Bob that there, not too close to the fold, otherwise it'll get in the way when your book's closed. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got that we can decorate the top bit with. Let's have a look, what have I got left? Not got very many things left. I don't really want to start making new ephemera. So you can put some more tags in there, double it up, you layer in, and then let's have one of these. Which one shall we have? Quite like that lady there. So let me just quickly cut her out. Okay, straight across. This is just copy paper, nothing fancy. Straight across there. Let's cut a little banner. Okay. Get off. Ink it. Ink, ink, ink. Because we do like to ink. I'm going to put some glue on here. Okay. Am I still in shot? I am. Just going to move that out of the way a minute. And I'm going to just have that over here. So you can just about see that it's a banner. I'm adding layers. I'm adding colour to my page. Stick that in there. I'll probably change that for something else. And then in the pockets, I can have something like my printed ephemera here. So I probably just give it a bit of a fold to make it a little bit, let me just think, yeah, I need to just make it a little bit narrower. I'll just fold it and then I will fold it in 3, roughly. Very rough that. Fold it in 3. Okay. I could probably tuck that inside there if I wanted, like that. Okay. Straighten that crease up, give it a little bit of an ink. Boom, you're good to go. Stick that in that pocket there. Alright, and I'm printed these on lightweight copy paper again to reduce the bulk. So I can have one there, and shall we have another one? Why not? And I've got another piece of ephemera here, so let's just fold and then fold, and then I fold that like so. Okay, and if I take that out of there and fold that into there, tuck it all in nice and neat. Then I've got another one for in that pocket. Okay, how stinking cool. Lovely layered ephemera pocket. You could put tabs on. You could go further. I'm not gonna, because that's enough. I hope that helps. Put some seam binding in there. Add some more ephemera. Do what you like, but that is a really, really lovely, and it's a fairly flat page. Okay, and we're all about adding as much as we can without loads of bulk. So give it a try. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.